Welcome to my crib. It's not much right now, you know, we're renovating it at the moment, but... Wait. Man, the first time I played Glastonbury, that was like kind of a dream come true, just because there's so much mystery around it, you know, because it's like one of the few big festivals that manages to like not be corporate and commercial feeling, you know, that it feels like holistic and you know, and for the right reasons and, about the music. So yeah, we played just on the BBC introducing stage, and there was no one there basically. I remember looking out and there was like no one there. We were just backstage, I was like peeking around the curtain, and then it started to rain and we were in a tent. And just because it started to rain, loads of people came in for shelter just as we were starting our set. So yeah, I still don't know if people were showing up for us or if they were showing up to get out of the rain. But we had like a full house. It was a tiny tent, but it was full of people, so yeah. I feel overwhelmed about headlining the other stage. It's good to be scared. I think it shows that you care. I'm glad, because we played it so many times, it'd be easy to be complacent. But I think like, I still feel so like, it still feels like my first time every time I find out we're playing, you know? Come on, let me help you on your journey, man. He's on it. Where'd he go? Anyways, sorry about that.
Oh, there he was, he stood on it.
Oh. On my last album, I tried to make something that like, you had to stop in your tracks and listen to, like, and you couldn't, it couldn't be in the background. But since that came out, and obviously every piece of art you make is in reference to the last piece of art you made, like, I now feel like it's quite an honor to be a companion to someone's day, you know, for someone to like feel so comfortable with your music that they can still live their life alongside you, you know? Because in a way, like now when I meet people, especially with the new music I've been putting out, it feels like it's, people tell me about where they've been when they've been listening, you know? Not so much about just what the music means to them, but like the stuff that like I have no control over, you know? And I'd prefer it like that. But yeah, so I like to listen while I listen to this. I mean, just to not take yourself so serious. That's what my kids teach me for sure, you know, because they kind of do everything based on feeling, you know, and on instinct, and not really on like consequences or, you know, like if I was thinking about consequences, I probably wouldn't have sung on my music, like on this album, because it's really exposing and I don't think I'm good at singing and I'm not confident at it, you know, but because I've done it, I now have to stand on stage in front of X amount of people and do it. But in a way, that's the beauty of it, because if I was thinking it through, I would never have done it. And my kids like it, you know, so I've done something right, I guess. Wow, look at that rain now, we're in the right place. Protection.
It's going to be like Glastonbury, isn't it?
Yeah, just looking out at a sea of nothing. Just an empty big pit of just rain. For a bit I was like, the world had hurt me, and so I didn't want to get hurt by it anymore, so I just kind of stopped like living, you know? And then I guess from doing that for a bit, what you realise is that hurts you more than like the risk of getting hurt. You know, like the way the world hurts me nowhere near as much as I'm hurting myself by not experiencing it, you know?
Is that where it's about time that I burnt my skin?
Yeah, I think so, yeah. Like, you know, like burn my hand, understand, like reach out and do something and feel the pain of it, you know? Like, instead of like being so scared of the pain of it, of not doing it, because the more time you burn your hand and you're like, oh, that was all right, you know? What's next? What's next after Glastonbury and the album? I think in a way I don't know. You know, like, you know, this music will come out and it will start to spin around the world, and with that, hopefully, I'll be able to follow it as it goes and continue the conversation that's been started with this thing that I've made. You know, if you see the music like a question, then what people have to say about it is like the answer in a way. Not all the answers will be right, but I would love to go out and hear them at least. But yeah, I think just like get back to like my life in a way, you know, like being with the kids, being outside, see the world. Yeah, I don't know what's next. And usually that's scary, but for right now it's not scary at all.
Yes.
Get wood. I'm actually so dry, man.